Really interesting.
Yeah, and now I'm interested in its origins.
Maybe the guy will tell you.
Picture the chicklet trying to take up this move, trying to chip away at the glass bottle.
Oh, silly things.
Wonderful human remnant.
Yeah.
That's what footprint humans do.
Oh, all right. He's more interested in the bulldozers than the boats.
Sorry?
He's more interested in the little bulldozers than the boats.
Oh right, yeah. Well, that's this is why these places are so brilliant,
It is fascinating.
because there's so much to do. Even the nets. The nets, taking photographs of the nets straight out to sea where you've got nothing else in the frame. They make fascinating photos. I mean, literally here, it's like an artist's, creation room. Everything here. Lobster pots make fantastic subjects. The hooks, the flags when they're, you're finding them in buckets, and when the breeze is up, just drop down, get a really high F number, as lower ISO as you can if you haven't got filters, and just get the breeze, the flickering of the flags in it. And against a backdrop like this, go minimalist, less is more, fantastic. Even stuff like that. The little hook of the shadow. See how that disappears. Things like that fascinate me. So I would frame that up, probably about so. Because that, it belongs to that, but it don't look like it does.
It's
And
nice.
then, with doing stuff like this, it might sound a bit bizarre and a bit weird, but when you do that, what you're doing is you're investigating what your style is. But I said to her, probably the best photo I've taken this morning was on my phone, because I couldn't be bothered to change the lenses, while we were at Bodiam, and I just thought, just take it on the phone. And again, like that, it's all the little detailing stuff that I personally find. I could rock up here 4 o'clock in the morning, I could leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon without even breaking sweat, without struggling to find, photographic content. The amount of shingle, because there's no content in there, the nets were in it, I wouldn't say it, but because it's literally just shingle, half the frame there is shingle, so what you want to do is you want to lift the base of that up and have, a fifth of shingle, get all of the boats in, get the sky in, and get the context of where it is. Because at the minute it's half and half. If you're going to do that, and I wouldn't rule it out at all with what we've just done here with like detailing, because that boat had like runners on it, and you've got the smoothness of the shingle and the pebbles and the light on that, you would have, as the sun gets up higher, you'll have shadows coming off the runners. So again, what you could do then is you could go in much tighter and get that sort of contradiction between the pebbles and the boat, and just landscape shoot that rather than portrait shooting, and try stuff like that, and just look at the detail that's in the boats, and similarly with the nets, the ropes, it all gives fascinating stuff, and it's about investigating. I don't think when it gets taught at college, they don't tell you to play. It's all technical, and it's all like, oh, you do this to achieve that. Do you really? Or do you actually go out and find what you enjoy photographing and adapt your style technologically to what you enjoy doing? And that's what I do with all the people that, come to things like this. I identify what their styles are fairly quickly, and then, like Aru's got a completely different style to Debbie. Fiona's, I'm not really too sure on, because we've only done a couple of meets and they've all been up in London.
Yes.